FOMO in your 30s hits differently than it did in your 20s. This isn't just about missing a party or a concert. It's existential FOMO. Did I choose the right career? Should I have settled down earlier? Should I have waited longer to settle down? What makes 30-something FOMO especially painful is that unlike your 20s, which felt like a time of endless possibilities, your 30s can feel like doors are starting to close, like you're running out of time to make the right choices. But listen, here's what's actually happening. In your 30s, you're witnessing extreme life divergence. Friends who followed similar paths throughout school and early careers are now living radically different lives. Some are deep into parenthood, others are changing careers entirely. Some are buying homes in the suburbs while others are selling everything to travel the world. And social media makes sure you see all of it, all the time. The highlight reels of every possible life you could be living, except the one that you actually are. Let me tell you something I've learned through countless conversations with friends. And yes, even the people with seemingly perfect Instagram feeds. Everyone is dealing with their own version of FOMO. You're not alone. That friend with the beautiful family, she sometimes wonders about the career she put on hold. That former coworker with the impressive title, he's questioning if the 70-hour work weeks are worth missing his kids' bedtimes. That acquaintance traveling the world, sometimes she wonders if she's avoiding commitment and putting down roots. No one, and I mean no one, gets to have everything all at once perfectly balanced. Life simply just doesn't work that way. So how do you figure out your path and what it should look like when there are infinite options and constant reminders of roads not taken? Here's where the real work begins. First of all, you need to distinguish between authentic desires and socially programmed expectations. Ask yourself, if social media disappeared tomorrow, if you never had to explain your choices to anyone else, what would you want your life to look like? It's time to take the deathbed test. Imagine yourself at the end of your life looking back. What would you regret not doing? What experiences would you wish you had? What relationships would you wish you prioritized? This cuts the noise out and connects you to your deepest values. Once you identify these, decisions become clear. Options that align with your core values will generally lead to greater fulfillment than the choices that don't, regardless of how they look on Instagram. In order to get out of FOMO, we need to practice gratitude for the present moment. FOMO keeps you stuck and focused on what you don't have. Gratitude brings you back to what you do have. Each morning, write down 3 things you appreciate about your current life. Even in the mundane, even the ordinary, whether it be you woke up extra early today or the cup of coffee that you're drinking. And adopt a season of life mindset. Not everything has to happen right now in this moment. Some experiences might be waiting for you in your 40s, 50s, or beyond. Some doors close, yes, but others open that you couldn't have ever anticipated. And last but not least, when FOMO hits hard, use it as information. Sometimes that ping is telling you something important about an unmet need or unexplored desire. Don't judge the feeling, just get curious about it. FOMO wants you to believe that everyone else has it figured out except you. But the truth is, no one has it all figured out. We're all just doing our best out here with the information, resources, and clarity we have in every given moment. For me, I realized that definition of success had nothing to do with titles or possessions. It was about creating work that helped others, building deep connections with a small community of people who matter to me, and continuously learning and evolving as a person. The next time you feel that knot in your stomach while scrolling through social media, remember this. The life you're living right now, with all its messiness, uncertainty, and imperfection, is exactly the life you're supposed to be living. Not because it's perfect, but because it's yours. And that's what makes it precious beyond measure.